Greetings and welcome back to Rise of Cultures, and we are finally approaching the Byzantine era. We're not quite there yet, and the bottleneck is not what I thought it was going to be. I said in a previous video, it's going to be difficult to save up the research in order to complete everything. Little did I know what was waiting for me. Well, let's take a look at that research right now, as a matter of fact. Let's just jump right in, and wow, I'm all the way at the end, ain't I? Yep. I have mosaic, and I've actually upgraded my stonemason so I can make it, so I have everything. And as a matter of fact, I can actually complete this right now. And as a matter of fact, I can complete this right now. Wow, big spenders. I've gotten more from actually an incident. Okay, there we are. I suppose we're done. We can just jump in here. Here, take some of that. And we have everything we need. Oh, except, of course, for finishing all Roman Empire quests. Yeah, that is that's the big old bottleneck right now. Yes, it is. All right, let's just take a step back and see what's in the way. All right, we're going to start over in China. Why don't we just take a trip over there right now? Because I don't have enough space. I know that's unusual, but it is true. All right, so what does the Emperor want from me? By the way, the flashing is still there. Nothing else is doing that, just this game. So no update, believe me, I've looked. All right, so I have all the research done up to this point because I have all the research done, right? I need to have 10 rice farms. I have 6. So I need to fit 4 more. Well, obviously I can fit 1. I move things around here, so let's make a rice farm. Boom. Oops, I need some silver rings. All right, well, I'll take care of that. I might be able to actually do that now. The problem is going to be space. I have to make 4 of them, and let's just use this as an example here for a moment. All right, so I could fit, if I rotate it, I could fit it in there, right? I can't fit one. I can fit one? No, but I won't be able to fit that one then. I mean, if I rotate it, it'll fit, but I won't be able to fit one there then. So let me just put this back. So at the moment, I can only place 1 of them, but I do have at least 3 plots coming to me, hopefully more. But I do know of 3 because we're going to have to do a lot of battles. I already have, and I already have placed them. That's kind of the reason I was able to fit some things in here. But I was thinking, you know, I might be able to permanently get rid of some things. We're going to have to see about that. I probably will need the products for a while. If not for research items, maybe I might need them for building things in the future. I might need the porcelain and I might need the silk. So I would have to very strategically get rid of things. Like, for instance, I do have to have all the rice fields at one time. Maybe I get rid of the average homes or something like that because they do take up a lot of space. We're going to have to see about that. I mean, look, I haven't really needed Egypt anymore. I haven't gone back there for anything. So it's just a matter of completing this, I believe, last mission. We're going to have to see about that. But it also depends on how many plots I get. And speaking of plots, why don't we just take a look down here at Caesar's request. He wants me to acquire 5 regions owned by the Germanic tribes. So currently I own 2 of them, and I have scouted 2 others. The 2 others, one of them is going to give me 2 plots in China. The other one is going to give me a plot in China and a plot in my capital city. So that leaves the last one. Obviously, that's going to be the boss fight. I don't even know the guy's name. He does towers. So I don't know if he's going to be a commander. He smiles. We'll have to see about that. All right, so that's China, and that's the problem I'm having there. Plots will fix that problem. I am hampered by, I shouldn't say hampered, I do have a little bit of a frustration going on here. So here's the thing. I've mentioned this in the past. I have these 3 domestic farms on the, basically on the right over here. I use them for all my food production. The thing is, I have 7 other farms that basically the only reason I have them is because single quests have asked me to have them. I had to have 10 farms. So that's the reason I have these 7, even though they're taking up space. And the only time I ever even use them is for events. But I mean, I could get rid of 2 or 3 of them without any problem whatsoever. Here's the issue that I have right now. I have to have 12. Now, the average home thing isn't really a problem because I do have 5 average homes at level 17, so that's not really a problem at all. Now, this forced me to do some things. You'll notice that I have a farm over there and I have a farm over there. I actually had to take my evil scientist building and stash it away. But of course, this basically crushes my idea of ever having the Colosseum, because now I'm having those guys take up space. I mean, can I actually get rid of them after the fact? You know, I might have to, because I've kind of looked ahead at the Byzantine era, and we're going to have some very serious space problems. We'll talk about that probably later. We might mention that, though, in passing. Basically, the short version is the 3 new trade products are going to require 3 new workshops, which means I have to fit at least 3 workshops in here once we get in there. So what can I get rid of at that point? Oh, it's so painful. All right, well, here's the thing. What it comes down to is I need more plots in China so that I can make 4 more of the rice farms. I make another one right now. I need space for 3 more. And single plots are not going to do the job. Now, the combat, here's the thing. The battles are actually getting a little bit tough at this point, and I have to take 3 more regions. So that's going to be a little bit on the tricky side. And then, of course, we have this. But here's the problem with Felix's mission here. He's got 2 more for me to do afterwards. So what is he going to want me to do? Is he going to want me to add more things? I don't know. And I'm terrified by that. So, I mean, this is the bottleneck at the moment. I've completed all the research, and, you know, my research is going to gather up once I fill that one because I can't do anything with it, except, of course, I could put it into my wonders. But then again, other than the ones I have down, I can't put anything else down. I can upgrade them, but I can't put anything else down. So, unfortunately, that's where I am. The research is all done, and I basically have a lot of upgrading and building to do. So I'm hoping that I don't have to build anything more here because, yeah, I'm a little short on space. I do have this one down here, and of course I'm going to get at least 1 more plot. But I mean, I'm wondering if they were taking into account these buildings we were getting from events. You know, this one over here. I did put that one away because that one really wasn't producing very well, and it's sitting in my inventory at the moment. That is the Mad Scientist Lab. I only got one to level 3, so it really wasn't producing very much for me. One of my viewers told me I could just throw it in here and I could pull it out anytime I want. So it's just going to sit in there because, like I said, I only got it to level 3. It really wasn't giving me very much. But the thing is that I do have a lacking of space, so if it wants me to build anything else, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that. Yeah, I may just get rid of those farms afterwards, and if they do ask for more farmland later, you know, I'll make them then. But the thing is that the space for the next era with the new workshops, that's just going to be like almost insurmountable because I don't really see how much more space they can give us here. Is there another row after that one? I mean, I guess maybe we could go that way a little bit, but not too far. Oh, as a matter of fact, you notice it's not offering me another row. I mean, I have that spot right there, but that's it. That's the last one. It's not giving me any more space. And you can see that because of big old rock over there. So it might very well be there's one more row here too, because I don't actually think you could fit one in there. So, I mean, I'm going to have to get rid of things. I may have to pack up the wonders or something like that. I mean, how am I going to fit workshops in there? Unless I get rid of the workshops that I have, which, you know, maybe that's it. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Anyway, you know what? Let's do some combat because I do have my fill them up again for a video so you can see what's actually going on here. All right, and I mentioned that I have 2 of the areas available to me. Obviously, there's going to be a third, probably over here. I mean, that looks like it over there, right? All right, this one over here is offering me a spot in China and, of course, a spot in the capital city. That's not the highest priority. I need the China spots because I need to build the rice farms, right? So this is what we're going to be doing. I got 2 spots in China from here, and of course some blueprints, which I'm probably never going to use. The first regions I took out, like I said, they were kind of tough, and they just gave me the same space over and over again, so it came down to a pattern. By the way, I'm a little bit on the disappointed side in terms of the elephant. First of all, you can only summon him once, and it takes a long time to summon him. He also dies very quickly to ranged attacks. If you put him against ranged guys or ranged guys are shooting at him, you can just see his health plunge. So why don't we just jump in here? Okay, we got cavalry. And we have the towers in the back. If this guy ends up being a commander, I'm wondering if it's the towers that are an issue. But I mean, the thing is, if he's got cavalry up front, I might want to use my heavy infantry. All right, how much space are you giving me? It is a little bit more this time. All right, let's just see what we can do here. Yeah, I've been forced to actually use those. You know, I can't use the, I mean, the cavalry's in the back, so I don't really have to worry about that. It's just like I said, these battles are getting a little bit close. And the only reason I've been winning is because of my little ballista here. It does a lot of damage to units. And yeah, the elephant isn't as good as I was hoping. So these battles have been close, and I'm guessing they're going to get tougher as we go along. Now, when I get around to the boss fight, I'm just going to reach for one of my mercenary commanders. Maybe we'll let Genghis Khan handle it again. But I can't afford to do that for every one of these battles. So hopefully we can actually get some wins in here. All right, let's go. All right, but I want to neutralize these guys if I can. Okay, notice how slow the elephant is. All right, and you know what? Take this tower out. Okay, elephant time. All right, I'm going to put the elephant here. Notice it. Look how quickly his health went down. All right, I'm waiting for... Okay. But you notice it's pretty close there. I don't know if I would have been able to pull out one of my my other guys before it was over, but we do have a bunch of them here. So what I'm going to do, of course, I'm going to watch a video and we're going to get them all back. Okay, so they're all back, so we can do another battle. Yeah, this really isn't the problem. Especially with the watch a video, get them all back. It's, of course, the building and upgrading we have to do. But I do need the plots, right? I mean, that layout that I just put in front of you there, basically that's what I've been using. Okay, if they're going to put them right there, I might want to put some heavy infantry right in the middle. All right, I might change my config here a little bit. Hold on a minute. And... you guys right there, hold on, like this, because they are extra effective against cavalry, aren't they? All right, can I do something like this? Yeah, I won't be able to use the other. I might be able to do this. Hold on a second. Can I put another row in there? Now, here's the question. Can I get both of them in? Okay, I can get both of them in. All right, so that's good because now I have my heavy infantry up the middle, and they're very good against cavalry. And technically speaking, it's a second group. All right, so let's see how this goes. All right, let's get, okay, Leonardus's guys over here. Okay, and get some bull in there. Yeah, if I put him against the range, okay, here we go. Oh, no. Okay, they're going after... Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's going to take an eternity to repair. Oh, I've lost, haven't I? I have actually lost this because I'm not going to be able to get anybody back in time. Okay. Okay, and you go after that. Wow, that was very costly. I really could use that video right now because my siege weapon, yikes, that's going to take a very long time to get back, isn't it? That's the first time I've ever lost it, by the way. It's too bad that didn't happen the first time because I'd really like to have that video right now. But I mean, you're seeing that, yeah, I mean, I can't upgrade or anything like this at this point. So if these keep getting as difficult as they appear to be, it's going to be very difficult to actually finish this. All right, and all I need is one more here to get those plots. So I'm hoping that I can do that as soon as possible because I need to make a lot of rice farms, don't I? Yes, I do. And this is going to be very expensive. How long does this one take? I don't even remember. Okay, an hour and a half. It takes 7 though. 7. Yikes. Do I even have enough to do the heavy now? Okay, just enough. All right, which means that these guys are going to have to wait. Yeah, that one was very, very expensive. I don't know if it would have been a better idea to put the pure melee in. I mean, heavy infantry is supposed to be better against cavalry, and they were right up the middle. And I did put 2 groups of them in, so I don't know how that would have worked out if I just went with melee. Oh well, I can't go back and try it. Unless it's the exact same thing again, maybe I will that time. But I mean, it did succeed, but who knows? Anyway, it's all about questing, isn't it? A whole lot of questing. So if I get those extra plots, maybe I can start putting the rice farms down. Of course, I'm going to need silver rings then, ain't I? That reminds me, can I get that silver ring? Do I have trade points over here? No, I don't. I don't have any because so far these haven't been bought yet. And you can see I got 220 at the top, so it's going to be a while. It is absolutely going to be a while. But I am working on this. I am. Despite the flashing, of course, which is still happening here, unfortunately. So I've kind of done with the research, and I've done my upgrading in terms of my buildings, because if you see, I can actually make mosaics right here. Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I don't have any people to do that at the moment, but I can do that. And, of course, I've had the other one for a while here, the goblets. And, of course, for a long time, I've had, what were they called again? The capes. That's what they were. They were capes. But, yeah, I'm restoring my army at the moment. And I do have a lot of upgrading to do. A lot of upgrading. And what's interesting is the farms, at least, they did require porcelain. I mean, I think it was like 300 porcelain. So I do need to crank the porcelain out in China in order to do that. But I mean, like I said, as soon as I get this mission done, I'm probably going to get rid of them because, you know, nine rural farms, that's just crazy. So I'm just going to get rid of them. And if I don't have room in China, I'm just going to have to get rid of things that I don't think I need. You know, like the average homes. They do take up a lot of space after all, right? I think they're 3x3s. So, you know, if I get rid of some of them, move some of the little houses in there, I can make room for more rice farms. But it really depends on how many plots I get in the end. I mean, if the last encounter gives me more plots, well then, you know, that's going to help a lot. The problem, of course, with China is that it has those clay things, the kaolins, that are just blocking up the field over there. So it's really hard to put down big things, you know? All right, so we're approaching Byzantine, but you know what? It's going to be a while. I'm going to be working on this, and hopefully it won't be too long before we can actually move on to the next era, and then we'll deal with the pain and horror of where to place new workshops. So that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games because games are fun. See ya.